nothing beats a winter walk in the sunshine. I would love for you to join me on a sunny riverside walk. These little swans just peeking their little heads over. Hello. I just love the part of walks where you leave the urban bits behind and in front is a river to follow. I am walking a loop from Reading to Sonning and back again, and I am hunting the confluence where the River Kennet meets the River Thames. What I really love about river walks is that for a large stretch of the journey, you don't need to do any navigation because you're just following the river. So it's really, really wonderful for those kind of mindful walks where you can just really let your head empty, just really focus on what you can see around you, what you can hear. You know, the feel of different textures beneath your feet. Incredible. Look at these beautiful geese. Up the river to Oxford, over the bridge to Bristol. So I am going over the bridge to Bristol, and you can check out my last videos for when I was in Oxford. We are about to pass under the Horseshoe Bridge, and this is a very special spot. It marks the spot where the River Kennet flows into the River Thames. You can see how hard this swan is swimming here to get upstream. Taking the shortcut. So here is the higgledy-piggledy footbridge part of the Horseshoe Bridge. So this is it. This is the confluence. This is the part where the River Kennet flows in to the River Thames. That was eventful. I don't know what's going on here. I don't feel like I should be witnessing this. Come on. Leave her alone. You're all right. So to the left here is the Kennet, and now this is the Thames. You can see here now behind me how the Thames opens up much wider as it is now leaving Reading. And the next bit of the journey will be following the Thames path to Sonning Lock. So we are now leaving the kind of open expanse of this part behind us. Now everything closes down and we enter some cosy woodland. This is a really beautiful stretch of river and woodland. You've got some quite mature willows, alders, silver birches. Beautiful. Deciduous trees in the winter, silhouetted against a blue bright sky. To see all the branches and the twigs without their leaves on, I just think it's just absolutely gorgeous. I never regret a walk in the winter sunshine, and I hope that by watching this video today you feel like you've been on one. Can definitely tell that we are coming in to Sonning. The boats here look a lot more neat and tidy than some of the houseboats that we passed in Reading. Maybe they've not got quite so much character though. Words just cannot describe how thrilled I am that I have come out on this walk today and that you've joined me. It has just been so nourishing. Welcome to Sonning Lock. Oh, I love this. You can see here the Horseshoe Bridge where we were earlier, and we've walked down here to Sonning Lock. What a darling place to stop for a little rest. Wow, this is such a friendly place. A couple of people have stopped me to ask if I'm enjoying the walk and to just comment on what a beautiful day it is, you know, the gorgeous winter colours, and everyone I walk past is smiling at me. Oh wow, so I've just come across this, look, the Dennis Amos Memorial Gate, and it says here that it was erected for one of the schoolmasters who was drowned. So when they say he was drowned, does that mean that somebody drowned him, or is that just the grammar that is correct, that if somebody drowns? I really want to know more about that story. I'm gonna have to research it. Just behind me here we have Sonning Bridge, which is another listed structure, grade 2, and completed around 18th century. So going to leave Sonning Bridge now behind us and Sonning that way. If we were to continue going on that way, we would eventually get to Henley on Thames. Pretty much all walking paths in the UK are joined by a church at some point, which I think is just a wonderful thing. They are always, in my opinion, really gorgeous buildings, and they just offer a place to rest, relax and reflect. I have a real thing about archways. Every time I see one, I have to walk through it, I have to walk under it, and I just really love churchyards, graveyards. I just think they are really peaceful places, and I really like to, pay respects to the dead and to think about the people who have gone before us. Is there anything more glorious than afternoon sunshine playing on the water? Leaving the wooded bit, the woodland part, and coming back out again at this open expanse. And look at this, greeted by a sunset. What a treat, walking into the sunset. So remember Mr. Amos, our drowned schoolmaster? So it was an accident. He fell into the river. He was not drowned by another person. It is so interesting, these things that you just discover while you are on a walk, the little things that you can just learn about an area. I love it. I just love coming out and exploring. This walk has been so nourishing for my mind and my body, but it is not over yet. When we get to the Horseshoe Bridge, we will be going a different way from the way that we came, and we will be following the Kennet. Now that is fitting, considering that my next video we will be leaving the Thames behind and following the Kennet as it goes towards Bristol. There is nothing like a calming sunset across a river to just make you feel so relaxed and so grounded. Goosey gander. Hey. You can see now that we are getting close to Reading. We can see the silhouettes of the buildings. We are back now at the Horseshoe Bridge and the Kennet Mouth, where it meets the Thames. We are going to walk back a different way. So before we came over the bridge from this way, that's the way towards Oxford. I've now just walked under the Horseshoe Bridge. So we are now following the Kennet back towards Reading. Goodbye, Kennet Mouth and Thames. I love these kind of places, you know, just hidden away behind a town, and you have rivers, locks, all the little secret bits that when you are in the middle of the town you can't even imagine are just there hidden away. This is a great view here coming into Reading. So I'm probably going to skip now to a goodbye that I recorded earlier on. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a really wonderful walk. It's been really nourishing and really grounding for me. I hope it has been for you too. If you have enjoyed this walk with me today, please do consider joining me again on my next leg of the walk, which is likely to be Reading to Thiel. Nix out. Joy, 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 joy.